ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural preview of Marigold. It's Dream Review Marigold. It's the preview show because we haven't seen a full event from Marigold yet, but we got a Marigold preview on the Noah Wrestle Magic Show. I am your co-host, Andre C. Right over here, it's my co-host, the wonderful, the effervescent, the absolutely charming Melball. How you doing, Melball?
He lies. He lies. I am not charming. I am charming, though. I am a little charming. I can't be. I am doing great today, Andre. I had a great shoulder day today. I had to power through it a little bit, but I got it done. I brought in my own equipment. I got some funny looks. It was good.
You brought your own equipment in?
Well, I was doing shoulders, and I have my Indian clubs, which are really great for shoulders, as Samoa Joe showed us on the Celtic Warrior workouts once. Saying. And I encouraged my gym to get them, but unfortunately they did not. So I'm like, well, I got shit to do. Kind of works into my stuff. So I just brought my Indian clubs. And they look like weapons, which is hilarious. How are you doing today, my friend?
I'm pretty darn good. I worked out. I worked out this morning. Got a good workout in. Just made my body feel like shit before I'm going out today. You know, gotta get my workout in. Gotta get my workout in today because I can't work out tomorrow because tomorrow's gonna or as we record this, it is Wednesday. This show's probably not coming out till Friday or later. But as we record this is Wednesday, I start my new job tomorrow, which I'm super excited for. I start my new job on Thursday, then I don't work Friday, then I work a half day on the Saturday, then I start my full schedule the following week. So,
yay!
Yeah, starting my new job, orientation, and probably doing some work throughout the day, depending on how long orientation takes, and on doing all that other fun stuff. So, but yeah, I'm doing good though. Everything's kind of looking up for me, and I'm very happy about that. This show was my own. Like doing this stuff was this and LLE was my only outlet for like keeping myself busy for a while now, other than housework and yard work, which suck.
Well, and Alberta weather, her menopausal weather, doesn't make it easier on us when she can't decide when she wants spring to be.
Well, yeah, last week we got snow, and then it went back to summer later in the day, and then we're getting poured on by rain, and just it's insane.
I mean, the rain is kind of usual for me, and I didn't want to say anything, but like 2 days ago, I was up late letting my dog out for a pee, and it was snowing in May. It's like, woman, sit down. we don't need these hot flashes, cold flashes, thaw, freeze. Get on with it. Give us summer, damn it.
Yeah, give us.
We're not here to talk about summer.
Yeah, we're here to talk some Marigold. So we're gonna get in. We're gonna talk. We're not talking the full. If you see the logo of Wrestle Magic probably on the thumbnail for this. We're not doing the whole Wrestle Magic show. We're just doing the Marigold versus Noah match, and then we're gonna actually do a quick preview of the Marigold Fields Forever show that will be on May 20th on Wrestle Universe. So we're gonna go for a ride here and talk some Marigold because why not?
Yeah. I did watch, like, not all the show, but I did watch all of the show up until the Marigold match. It was just a little too late for me to continue watching after that point because it was probably like closer to midnight and I need to go to the gym in the morning. But the show itself overall was actually pretty good. Although, as I was messaging you, there were some things that were a little yucky. There was one guy I couldn't. I was listening to that on mute, so I couldn't even hear the names, and the names were written in Japanese, so I couldn't tell you who it was. But the guy had like a blonde mohawk. He was on Kona, I think, the team with Kenna.
Yeah, I can't remember the name I can't remember the name of him right now, but yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yes,
he did a Mikey Nichols headbutt onto the guy and it was just instantaneous, and it was bleeding so much that it pretty much drew a line of blood down the guy's not fun, but everything else was great.
So I got a question for you though. The first match on that card did feature the man who will be making his debut this upcoming weekend in the Super Juniors, Ninja Mac. He was a dude like all usually clad in black mask. How did you find him? He was in the opener. How did you find him?
So that was a hardcore match.
Yeah.
And he was actually very much outsized by the person that he was facing. The person he was facing kind of reminded me of like Inoki back in the day.
Okay.
But maybe like a little bit older Inoki, where he wasn't quite as limber as he used to be. Like Inoki, but he walked like Hiroyoshi Tenzan.
Mhm.
So he was okay, but he was very notably stiff in comparison. This guy was all over the place, though. He was like a jumping bean trying to kind of keep up with him, and then throwing weapons in there as well. I mean, I'm not a big one about the weapons, but I felt that the match was actually very, very solid and a really great way to open the show. It was a very palatable um, hardcore match, I think. Again, I don't know if it was a hardcore or just
It,
no
it was
DQ or what.
it was for the hardcore title, so yeah, it is a hardcore match. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it actually was very, very palatable for a hardcore match. I didn't see any blood. There wasn't unnecessary craziness or chaos. It was just a very straightforward bonking people with chairs, throwing people on chairs. It was a very, very good hardcore match. I highly recommend you guys check it out if you can.
Yeah, that's one of the only other matches I did get to watch. So this wanted to watch a little Ninja Mac before he jumps into the Super Junior, and it's just nice to see him, and it gives you an opportunity to learn about the guy in a different
Yeah.
environment too. So while getting
Hmm.
to see some of his cool stuff, you're seeing him do something
Yeah.
different. So yeah,
What really warmed my heart was seeing our boy, Ryohei Oiwa. And he's looking
yes,
phenomenal. He's
yeah.
looking so good. And he wrestled so good. I was very happy. It warmed my heart.
Oh yeah, I've been keeping up with Rev Pro with Loibe and
Nakashima?
Nakashima,
Before
and
he
they
hurt himself?
yeah, they were doing so good together, and now Nakashima's out. And it's like,
Hmm.
Loibe is still doing great, don't get me wrong, but they were
Oh, yeah.
such a phenomenal tag team. They were killing it together. So,
Yes.
but
I had
that's,
high hopes for them when they went on excursion.
yeah, but it's not Marigold, so we're going to get into it. We're going to talk the Wrestle
Yes.
Magic match for Marigold. So it's
Yes.
Marigold versus Pro Wrestling. No, it is Giulia, Utami Hayashishita, Mai Sakurai, and Mirai taking on the great Sayuka, who is the great Muto's daughter.
Hmm.
Nagisa, Nozaki, Takumi, Iroha, and Miyu Takase. I've out of all those four, the only like I knew of Great Sakuya, the only person I had any knowledge of was Miyuki Takase, and that's from just she's been around a while. She's done a lot of stuff,
Okay.
so I know I knew
Mm.
of her at that point. So yeah,
She did get some very good pops throughout the match, yeah.
oh yeah. The Marigold, the most of the Marigold roster coming out following Rossi Ogawa leading, and then they
Hmm.
led, and then the girls from Marigold, Giulia, Mirai, and Utami all came out after.
Hmm.
It felt nice to have the roster representing, and kind of it's their
Hmm.
rosters in their corner kind of deal.
Yeah, that kind of I don't want to say illusion of support, but like, once these girls start feuding with each other, that mutual support will probably start to dissipate a little bit. But it was really,
Yeah.
really awesome to see them kind of come out to support their girls, their new the company. Like it was really nice. I also like that.
And you notice who was up front right behind Rossi? It was Nane and Victoria Yuzuki. So kind of
Yeah.
like his two that came to like the people that came with him, he put right at the front. It was interesting. It's not that they deserve anything better, but Nane is a legend, and Yuzuki has been
Mm.
working. Is was brought into wrestling by Rossi Ogawa. She came up in his system and originally in his system, right? So
I mean, you kind of look at those two and you see what it was that Rossi Ogawa was able to create with Nane, and then you see what it is that he is creating with Yuzuki. It's the best of the past and the future.
yeah, so we're gonna get into it. I'm not gonna go through
Mhm.
everything. I got some highlights of my personal highlights of the match. But yeah, they're all being let up, which is really cool. Just a brawl at the
Mhm.
start. Like all the girls just start fighting, and they end up with
Mhm.
I think it was Giulia and Nozaki were in the ring together at the
Correct.
beginning again, and they were going in each to a tag out. More people would come in. I thought Great Sakuya and Mirai had a really good. We were talking about this before we started recording. They had a really good face off and had really good chemistry together.
It was instantaneous, the chemistry they had together, and it was just so good. They played off each other so well. It's like I don't know if they have any history together or what, but it was like it was like two friends, longtime friends, getting in there who knew each other so well and just put on a banger. Mirai and Great Sakuya were the singles match that I didn't know that I wanted to see come out of this. I have to see that match now. I have to see a one-on-one with them without the other girls because I feel from start to finish they could put on an incredible match.
I think so too. Really good spot. With my Sakurai in there with Iroha, Takumi Iroha, and she gets like an octopus on, and then all of her teammates come in and get their own submissions on the other team. I loved Mirai's where it's almost like she gets her up and holding her behind the back. It's like she stops in the middle of going for her version of an Olympic slam. It's like she stops, like she gets a person up and then she slams them back with it, but she just holds it and like puts it in a submission. That was really cool.
Yeah, that's actually a submission that I've seen actually a lot in Lucha Libre, in like CMLL and AAA, but I've never really seen it kind of come into Japan yet. So I also marked out a little bit on that one. I was like, I've seen people do that before in a CMLL. I know what that is. I don't know what the name of it is, but I know that move.
Yeah, me either. Then Mai Sakurai gets the Paradise Lock on Iroha, and the entirety of Marigold do the quadruple drop kick to the butt to unlock the. And then they all kind of like put their foot on Iroha and pose on her after. It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. I really like that.
Very Oedo Tai of them, hey?
Yeah. Iroha actually dodged out of the corner at one point, super kicks Utami, who's in the corner now, and then hits this beautiful rolling elbow to Giulia right after. Just great sequences from a lot of these women throughout this. I thought everybody was absolutely incredible in here. Some weird ass like interpretive dance movements from the Great Sakuya Koji, and then she like super kicks a seated Mirai. I was like, yeah. I love that she has these like weird interpretive dances before she hits the super kick.
Yeah. She had the interpretive dance that she did during there, and then also the interpretive dance that she did with the fan at the beginning of the Noah girls coming out, and like just the way she does it, it's like so cool because she goes from like this really cool kind of dancer-esque thing into just someone who just absolutely kicks the shit out of you. It's so cool to see.
Yeah. Iroha gets Utami into a Gato clutch, and then German's Giulia when she goes into the bridge on the Gato clutch, and she's bridging the Gato clutch on Utami for a pin, plus she has the bridging German on Giulia for a pin, getting a double pin here, but she only gets two because the ref was counting for Utami, because Utami was a legal woman. But I thought that was really cool sequence. I've never seen somebody go for a Gato clutch and get a bridging German pin at the same time.
The only person I think I would say that I've seen something almost comparable to would be Zack Sabre Jr. But otherwise, yeah, I've never seen anybody do something like that, and that looked really super cool.
Yeah. At one point, Giulia goes to the top, gets stopped by Sakuya, and Nozaki comes up, hits a superplex, and then just hits a. And then another one hit a leg drop. Takase hit a leg drop off the second rope. Then Iroha hits a power bomb. Then Sakuya hits a lion salt, and then Nozaki hits a running kick to the face. But then the pin gets broken up, and this is where. Nozaki goes up to the top, and then Giulia stops her and hits a super butterfly suplex, and then and Mirai hit the like sandwich like running kick and lariat to her, and Utami hits an air raid crash, and Giulia follows with the Falcon Arrow, but that pin gets broken up again. Just great sequences throughout this. There's a great sleeper suplex by Nozaki to Giulia, like just dropping her on her head gets a 2
Mhm.
count, and then Utami Germans her. Then Iroha and Takase hit like a double team to Utami. But then Mirai takes both of them out. Just so much good stuff in this match.
Yeah. I was really impressed with Utami's German on that one because that was definitely, I felt, a deadlift one. Girl was on the
Mm-hmm.
ground. She just picked her up and whoop,
100%.
toodaloo.
100%.
So powerful.
Yeah. In the end, though, Giulia fights off the Great Sakuya and Nozaki's double team. Sakuya ends up misting Nozaki by accident. And
Giulia moved her in front of her, yeah.
yeah, and then the Great Sakuya gets hit with a backdrop driver by Giulia. Then Giulia hits the Northern Lights bomb to Nozaki, and she picks up the win. Again, really fun, good time watching this match.
Yes. Yes, I really enjoyed this. I was excited for this. I couldn't wait to watch it. And we got a hold of it. So good. The show was so good. But this match in particular was just what I've been waiting for and what I've been looking forward to since the announcement of Marigold and since these girls showed up to kind of essentially invade Noah. I'm very curious because of all of the connections from all of these companies, how everything's going to end up kind of feeling out because it's very obvious that Marigold and Stardom are probably going to be in competition with each other. And Stardom and NJPW are now essentially the same company. And we also see NJPW working pretty extensively with Noah, with Ryo Heiiwa there. Then we got Gabe Kidd feuding with Kaito Kiyomiya. It's interesting to see how everything is still interconnected. And I hope that it still stays that way because, like, this show was freaking solid. So good from what I saw. I want to watch the rest of it at some point,
Oh
but we
yeah,
have 3 straight days of wrestling left. I don't know when I'm gonna have time.
yeah. Maybe we'll have some time after we get home we get back from the CWE show. Maybe we might have an hour or two to watch those later matches. Maybe because those shows don't go super late. So, but yeah.
No, but I need to go to the gym because I probably won't be capable of going tomorrow.
No, I'm saying when we get home from CWE after tomorrow night's show from CWE. I mean,
Yeah,
we might be
I'm saying
able to get
I'll need to sleep. There's probably at least 2 hours left in that show.
sleep. Who needs sleep?
Sleep is for the weak, apparently.
Sleep is for the week. But yeah, I had a really good time. And again, this is all on Wrestle Universe, but on top of your about 999 yen per month, you do have to pay extra for Wrestle Magic, which I did.
Mhm.
So we got to see it. So yeah, we get to, and yeah, it was about, I think it was like $25 Canadian that we paid. So yeah, it's worth getting because the show, from everything the couple matches I've watched on the show so far, really good. And there's a GHC title match with El Hiyoto Wagner Jr. and Kaito Kiyomiya that's supposed to be just absolutely stellar. So highly recommend checking that out. But yeah, this match alone was worth my money. So
Yes, 100%, 100%. Such a good
so
match. Great debut from Marigold.
yeah, so this is the Dream Review Margo. This is also our kind of preview show before we make this show this becomes a main show. We're gonna give a preview of the Marigold Fields Forever show that is coming up May 20th on live on Wrestle Universe. No extra cost. It's going to be live there. You'll be able to watch it that day of. So other shows will be broadcast day of, and then some will be broadcast as VOD. Like it'll be recorded on the day, and then we put out a few days later, kind of deal. I think that's what it's kind of going to be their go-to. There's going to be some that are VOD, some that are live. So yeah,
Cool.
So on this show, we're gonna kick the first match is gonna be, at least this is the match order I've pulled from online. It's Nane Takahashi versus Victoria Izuki, the originator of Stardom versus one of the rookie of Stardom in 2023. I really like this. It's very much a generational matchup that I'm very much interested in.
Very, very much so, yeah, because Nane has this, it must be that passion she has, where she has this ability to just go in and be so tough and so hard while still elevating whoever she's facing. We've seen this with Waka. We've seen this with Mirai. We've seen this with just so many women that Nane has been able to step into the ring with and just elevate these women. We know how great Yuzuki is. I'm very excited to see how these two kind of go, because when Yuzuki fires up, holy heckin' crap, you don't know the strength that's suddenly coming against you.
Oh yeah. Again, I'm super excited to see where this goes, because again, I feel like this could be a great like launch pad
Mm-hmm.
for Victoria Yuzuki. I think it'd be a great thing
100%.
for her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a great establishment for Nane to kind of be that vet
Mm-hmm.
of Marigold.
Yeah, and again, it really kicks Yuzuki off, because again, this is her rebranding. This is her becoming Victoria Yuzuki. It's
Mm-hmm.
very, that's what it very much is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A new
Yeah,
path.
yeah, new path. The second match on the show is Miku Aono versus Nao Ishikawa. Both these girls, I know. Yeah, Ano is from Actress Girls. Has wrestled there last year, this year, last few. But most of her career has been in Actress Girls. Um,
Oh,
uh, Ishikawa is from, was wrestled in Pro Wrestling Diana and a few Ice Ribbon Prominent. She worked with Prominence in their stuff. Again, bunch of different companies. Had a match for Stardom last year, according to Cage Match, and a bunch of other companies she worked for. So, but again, Ice Ribbon looks to be like was her main home promotion for the last couple of years. So yeah. Yeah.
I don't know a whole lot of either one of these girls, so this is going to be kind of my introduction to them. Very excited because I love seeing new wrestlers, new
Oh yeah, me too.
opportunities, new experiences. So yeah, looking forward to this.
Yeah, again, it's that's a big part of this. Is it's really nice to see newer
Mm-hmm.
people and getting kind of expanding our knowledge of these Japanese wrestlers. Because again, not that we don't know, but we're very much, you and me. We watch New Japan, we watch Stardom.
Mm-hmm.
Those are our companies that we are into. So getting to see more of
Mm-hmm.
these girls from multiple companies is really kind of exciting, because we watched that. Was it the Tokyo Joshi Pro show?
Mm-hmm.
Over Mania weekend, and we didn't know who most of those people were, but we had a great time learning about these people and watching them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. The third match on the show is Mirai versus Chiaki. Again, I think we're both very familiar with Chiaki. Or not Chiaki, Mirai, because from Stardom. But Chiaki is one of the people that did come over from Actress Girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I actually kind of was like, when I first saw her, I was like, oh, she's given me Mirai vibes. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this makes me very excited to see, because she comes off like, even the way she kind of holds herself, she comes off very tough. She comes off very, very, what's the word? She has a very distinct presence about her
Yeah,
that
I
is
agree.
different from everyone else. And it seems to be a little bit tougher, a little bit more rough and tumble. And I think the pairing with Mirai is going to be tremendous.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. I think it'd be a good little, fun little match to watch here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yeah. And then going forward, we're getting when the last three matches are going to be the other three matches are tag team matches. So we're
mm-hmm.
getting Natsumi Shozuki and Misa Matsuri taking on Amare Kuki and Chika Goto. So I'm pulling up their information as we go, so please don't get mad at me. Yeah, Misa Matsuri, again, Actress Girls was her main company. Same with Shozuki. Same with Chika Goto and Cookie. Yeah, Cookie too. All four of these women were from Actress Girls. They were part of that Actress Girls exodus that with
Mm-hmm.
Fuka to join Marigold.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I am not familiar with any of these ladies, but I have been kind of getting privy to them based on what Marigold has been posting on their socials. Right away, I'm very much drawn to Amari Cookie,
Me
because
too.
she loves purple. And I think, isn't her name like the amethyst butterfly or something like that?
Amethyst butterfly, and she loves bread.
Yeah, like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. That girl's now the top of my list because carbs. I love them too. I got you, girl. Yeah, very excited to see this though, because these four women, the things that I have been seeing again on the socials have made me very excited to see what it is that these ladies are going to kind of present. And Kuki kind of sounds. She kind of feels like she's definitely like more proper, a little bit more. I don't want to say stuck up because it's not stuck up, but she's very regal. She has almost like an Utami vibe, but like a little smilier than Utami, I think. Um, and then Goto is also very, she seems very chipper. I'm very excited to see the characters and how they intertwine in Marigold going forward. Because you said that all four of these girls came from that other company. I would
Yeah.
like to, I've never seen them in that company. So I'm curious to see how their performance here is going to differ.
Yeah, and Natsumi Suzuki is another one who is very much a veteran. She started in 2012, so I pulled up her card that
Okay.
Margo played. So she again like I think her and Nane are kind of like the veterans more for this company,
Okay.
the ones that have been around longer, and like not that the other girls aren't don't know what they're doing. But you know what I mean? Like they can kind of lead. And
Mhm.
again, I know Nane has been around since like the '90s. She's been around
Mhm.
forever. Like she's been in wrestling forever. But again,
Mhm.
it's just another person who has 12 years under their belt to really do it. And she loves Final Fantasy, so it's according to her match
Hey,
card.
relatable, relatable.
Yeah, yeah, very much looking forward to this. Again, more exposure to different professional wrestling. You know what I mean?
100%. Very much looking
Yeah,
forward to this.
yeah. And then we move second to last match. This is the match where we're getting some women from the United States. It's gonna be our girl Mai Sakurai teaming up with from MLW Zeta Steel, and she's gonna be
Yes.
and they're gonna be taking on uh, uh, Nagisa Nozaki, who we just talked about in
Mhm.
the Noah versus Marigold match, and she's teaming up with Myla Grace. Yeah, who hers is very much an American. I don't know if it's American, but she's a UK based wrestler. So yeah, a
I
bunch
was
of
gonna
companies.
say, I don't know why, but she looks like Mariah May to me.
Yeah, she's a UK based wrestler. So yeah, I think
Cool, cool.
I'm just trying to. I've heard her name a few times, Myla Grace. But
I was
yeah,
gonna
I'm
say
not.
the name sounds familiar to me also. I don't know if it's because I've heard her in other wrestling content or maybe I've seen her and I just don't remember. But the name also does sound familiar to me.
Yeah, but and again, Zeta Steel. I think a lot of American fans are aware of her from her
Mhm.
time with MLW and has made big strides in professional wrestling. And we got Mai Sakurai, who's just I love her. She's so good. The leadership is so good. And then Nagisa Nozaki. I'm happy we get to see her tag match because it gives me a little more familiarity with who she is coming into this match.
Because like the 8 woman tag match was a great opportunity for us to see all 8 of these women, especially for myself and you not being overly familiar with them, to be able to see them on a little bit of a smaller scale in a tag match as opposed to the 8 person tag match is going to be a better opportunity to get a better feel of how they are and what to expect in the future for sure.
Yeah, and the title that Mother Grace is holding is the Titanic Women's title. Um, yeah, from a company over in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
Cool.
belt she's
Very
holding.
cool.
And then finally, the final match that is listed for this show, it's Giulia and Utami Hayashishita. That is a hell of a tag team, taking on Sakurai and her tag team partner, Bozilla.
Sadie.
Sahi, baby.
This is gonna be great. Gonna be
Mm-hmm.
great because we know what Utami can do. We know what Giulia can do. And we know what Sadi can do. We've seen her a little bit over the last couple of months. Bozilla looks like a unit. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see her pair off against Utami.
So I got a little bit of information. She is a German professional wrestler whose
Oh,
father
yes.
was Ulf. I'm trying to pull up his name again. Ulf Herman. is her father, and he wrestled from 1989 to 2012. He actually wrestled in ECW in '98 and '99. He's a
Oh,
German professional wrestler. So again, it's world travel. So again, she's 20 years old and she's gigantic.
I was gonna say she looks like I can't get a whole ton from this picture, but she looks like she lifts heavy. She looks like
Oh,
a power lifter to me.
look her up. She's like, boom. Look her up. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm excited. Yeah, now I'm even more excited to see her pair up with Utami because Utami is one of those deceptively thick women who just you would think that she would be able to get bowled over pretty good, but she's really good about planting herself and being an immovable object. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Yay!
And I have a feeling this is I think they announced this is the main event for this show. So
That
again,
doesn't
big.
surprise me. Yeah.
Like, well, it's good. You kind of have your aces in Utami and Giulia, like your
Mhm,
essentially your two biggest names on the company. Like I guess
mhm,
I know Nane Takahashi is a big name to the Japanese, but for international audience, for a wider spread audience, these are your two biggest names in my opinion. Same with Sari, who has
mhm,
North American exposure from when she was Sakurai in NXT. So again, I feel like this
mhm.
is easily the match you build the show around.
Yeah, yeah. Nani is kind of like that Hiroshi Tanahashi
Hmm.
of Marigold, just more efficient because she can
Yeah,
walk.
yeah, 100%. 100%. But yeah, I very much am looking forward to this card as a whole, and
Yeah.
I cannot wait to watch it on the 20th, or hopefully watch it when I get home from work on the 20th of May, because this show is on a Monday, so
Hey,
yeah.
Monday, Monday.
Na, 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 na.
It's
But
gonna
yeah,
be a good Monday, though.
it's gonna be a good Monday. Yeah.
Yes.
But it is time for us to get out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming in and watching our first episode of Dream Review Marigold. Very much looking forward to bringing you more of this because it's what we
Mhm.
want to do is bring you more, right?
Yes.
More,
Mwah.
more, more. How do you
Yeah.
like it? How do you like it? More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you
It's
like
a
it?
karaoke episode today.
Yeah, I agree. It is.
What we're doing is distracting you so that Andre can get his tickers together.
Yeah, very much so. I had to make one for Wrestle Universe. So, all right. So we're gonna get out of here, but you can find me on the X at that Canada guy, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. Yeah, at that Canada dude. You can find me on Facebook right here, Andre and Melball Wrestling Talk on Facebook. Come find us, follow us over there. We're planning to start doing more with that page. I think the one piece for social media. Like I'm bad with doing anything on social media, but Mel, I think it's kind of the one at the bottom because we're always trying to use like our Insta and our X's to get more love that way for us. So
It does, yeah. The Instagram and the X thing tend to get us a lot more attention from the younger demographic than the older one on Facebook.
yeah, but yeah, you can get in contact with us there on Facebook. You
Mhm.
can and you can find us on SundayNightsMainEvent.com in audio form. This show will be coming out there too. Go to SundayNightsMainEvent.com. You can download the RSS feed from there. But if you want to support, go to Patreon.com/SNME Radio, where you can. It's $4 American per month. I think it's $5 Canadian. I can't remember. And you can support them. You get shows early. There are some exclusive shows on there. Go check them out. Support them. Great. They've been a great partner to us, and we appreciate all the support they've given us. So please go over there, patreon.com/SNME Radio. You can also find me on the OLE, where I do on Wednesday, every couple Wednesdays or so. I'm doing Marvel Talk with my tag team partner, Ol Ed, where we talk all things Marvel, whether it's the rebound, whether it's any new content coming out. We're having on May 15th, we'll be back for talking the final 3 episodes, Tolerance's extension of X-Men 97. Cannot wait to there. And then coming July, we're going to have our Deadpool and Wolverine review, where I cannot wait to talk about that. And we're looking at a couple of guests lined up already for this. So it's going to be a fun, good time of a bunch of people just talking Marvel. So check that out. You can also give a big old shout out to where the heck is there it is. Mike the Ref over at youtube.com/@backbreakervideo for simulcasting all of our stuff. We really appreciate everything you do, sir. Thank you so very much for simulcasting everything. If you want to see him live, go to twitch.tv/Mike the Ref, where you can see his live watch-alongs of AEW Dynamite in Collision, but there is no watch-along. I know this happened in the past. There was no watch-along this past Wednesday. If you want to replay that, there isn't one because he's going to be live at Dynamite with us in Edmonton. So but you can check out all the great content there at Backbreaker Video and twitch.tv/Mike the Ref. You got lots of great gaming content over there on Twitch, where he's playing baseball, Zelda, and so many more other games on there. And if you want replays of those games, go to youtube.com/@backbreaker_gaming, where you can find all the replays from him, replays from Mr. PJC, Mr. Rick Jules, and their freaking guest, Kayla J.
Kayla J. Kayla J.
Kayla J.
We love Kayla J here.
We do. Melball, where can they find you?
If you're wanting to follow Melball, you can find her on the X thing at Collins Melball. You can find her on everything else: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, and Blue Sky at Melball Collins. You can also find me on our local establishment's programming, Japanese Wrestling Update, with this guy over here on Fridays at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, unless it's not. And then we will let you know. This episode coming out this Friday is going to be a pre-recorded episode because Andre and I will be at the Top Talent show at Midway on Friday watching Mustafa Ali. A big deal.
And Queen Amanita.
And then Queen Amanita, yes. It's going to be such a great show. You can also find me on Astro Pizarro's YouTube channel, where we do our show, Ladies Wrestling Showcase. Show all about the ladies, so stay tuned to our socials to see when that one is coming out next. If you're wanting to watch Marigold, said it wrong, naughty Melball. If you're wanting to watch Marigold, you can subscribe to WrestlingUniverse.com. It is 999 yen, or approximately 10 Canadian. Shout out Sean Spears, but it's more like 750. Hopefully, according to this guy over here, still a great price to watch some amazing professional wrestling, including the amazing Marigold. What else is on there, Andre?
We have DDT, Pro Wrestling Noah, Tokyo Joshi Pro. There's some Actores Girl stuff starting to appear there on their site. There's a bunch of promotions that you can find for only 999 yen per month. It is so worth it. There's so much. I'm discovering so much more professional wrestling this way. I watched couple Tokyo Joshi Pro events now. Starting to watch more Noah. I've watched Noah off and on for years, so we're watching a couple more Noah events now. So again, it's been really fun to get back into Wrestle Universe.
So the short answer is a lot of promotions on there. A lot of promotions on there. Great deal for 999 yen, because that's the same price that you're paying for Stardom and NGPW on its own. So that's like a combo breaker right there. So check out WrestlingUniverse.com. Andre. Yeah. My trusted friend and colleague, do you have anything else to say to the beautiful people?
I just want to say thank you all so very much for supporting us here, whether it's on Sunday Night's Main Event or patreon.com/streamingradio. Please go over there and support them in the audio form. And if you're on the YouTubes, thank you for watching us here on YouTube on Andre Melworth's Talk or on Backbreaker Video. You could please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Please share us out to your friends, family, and just the wonderful, beautiful rest of the people in this world. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted every time we drop a new video.
Ding dong.
Hello.
And that being said, I am your Melball. Over there is Andre. We will see you next time. Arrivederci.